You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What's going on, NASCAR diecast collectors and diecast reviewers on YouTube? This is Original Big Brian here. Welcome to another NASCAR Authentics diecast review on my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be reviewing a car that I finally got from Wave 9 for 2017 NASCAR Authentics. And you guys probably know what it might be. And no, it's not the NHRA car, but it is a car that I have not yet to review with along with another car. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and do the official unboxing and diecast review of Brad Keselowski's 2017 Fitzgerald glider kits, Ford Fusion, Ford Team Penske. This is a really cool car that I picked up that I had a really hard time finding at Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, you name it. I actually got this on eBay, guys. Yes, I gave in and I finally decided to buy it on eBay. So yeah, guess you can say I kind of cheated, but this is the first time I've seen this car in person, so that we're in for one heck of a review for today. As always, guys, here is the traditional box, and it is very green, so if you're a big fan of green colored cars, then stay tuned to this diecast review, because it is going to be something you do not want to miss. And on the back, we got the usual licensing rights and all that wonderful term stuff, and the collect them all backgrounds. So there is another car that I had not reviewed in this wave, so who knows, maybe you guys will find out what it is after this next diecast review. But without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and unbox this beautiful looking green car, and we're going to take a closer look at the Brad Keselowski Fitzgerald car. Alright, everybody, we got this car off its box, and oh my god, it looks like we ever got a paint chip on that 2 right there. Well, we're going to try to ignore that, guys, as we're going to get back to the diecast very shortly. Like always on my NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews, go look at the little trinket that comes with this, and it is the return of the plastic hoods, guys. So you guys know I'm a big fan of these plastic hoods. Looks pretty cool. You got those hood pins right here, Brad Keselowski's name, number 2, which, okay, that was just a spec, so no paint chip on this number 2, so that's good. With the Fitzgerald glider kits logo, and it's just me. Is that? Oh wow! I thought my eyes were bad for a second. For a second, I thought it looked like a New York. It looked like the New York state flag, but it's actually a looks like a truck. So wow, never knew that. Guess my eyes are really that bad. And on the back, guys, we got you know, where the magnets should go, and line on NASCAR collectibles when that was a thing, made in China, and the NASCAR Authentics logo, which looks very bright on camera. It looks like my camera does not like NASCAR Authentics. Looks like it always wants to turn in away from that. But now we're going to get back to the diecast, guys, and right off the bat, you can tell that this car has 3 things that are not accurate with the car. Well, of course, to knock out the Monster Energy logos on the side, so yep, that's something right there. It also does not have the name banners, so for the windshield, so no Monster Energy logo and no last name banner as well. And since this is a 164 car, they cannot have the alcohol sponsorship, so there are no Miller Lite product placement on this car, which is pretty standard. Besides the Kevin Harvick, you know, Hunt Brothers, it seems like Kevin Harvick's the only guy that can get away with the beer sponsorship, because we saw on the Harvick throwback from 2016, and then the 2 Harvick 164 exclusives that we got for the Xfinity Series. But speaking of Xfinity Series, this paint scheme is, well, first of all, he did drive this car, I believe, 2 races in 2017. Fitzgerald finally made their debut, and is that Fitzgerald logo crooked? Holy Christ, I'm really nitpicking this car. Lost my train of thought for a second. Sorry that Fitzgerald logo really is kind of bugging me, and now I just realized that, and oh my god, how am I going to do the diecast review now? What I was trying to say after that little interruption is that this car ran 2 races. I believe it was the Talladega. It debuted at the Talladega May race and the September Richmond race. So pretty cool right there, as I'm going to give you guys the usual 360 view so you guys can take a look at this beauty. This is a 164 exclusive, so it was canceled in the 164 scale for the Gold Series. It was made in the 124 scale. You see right there, it's got a nice white splitter, so it looks pretty cool. And I like this green. It's like a lime bright green. And back to what I said about the Xfinity Series, is that this car is actually, if you remember the Fitzgerald, Brad Keselowski, and Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney cars that everybody loves with the discount tire cars, they made some Fitzgerald cards in the Gold Series from 2016. And it's basically this paint scheme, but they just inverted it. So if you notice where the green is, that's where the black was on the Xfinity car, and where the black is, that's where the green is. So they kind of inverted the paint scheme, and I will admit, this paint scheme looks a lot more better. It's a lot more brighter, and I think the green was a lot more darker on the 2016 version. Speaking of the devil, guys, there's also a Fitzgerald also sponsored Austin Cindric, I believe, in the Cape World Truck Series, and there is another number 2 Fitzgerald car, but it's not a NASCAR, it's an Indy car. Unfortunately, Greenlight did make the diecast for that, but and the paint and the livery is basically what the Xfinity cars and the truck car yeah, that makes a total sense, Brian. The truck. So would be cool, as my camera does not want to focus. Holy Christ. Would be cool if they adapted this paint scheme into the IndyCar Series livery, but that's pretty cool right there that we got Fitzgerald sponsoring all sorts of branches for Team Penske, whether it's in NASCAR or IndyCar. I think also Juan Pablo Montoya also drive ironically, the 22 Fitzgerald car, which is just like the Xfinity car. So guess those are Roger Penske's 2 favorite numbers, 2 and 22. And now we got the 12 car coming in for this year for 2018. But and this also has the 2 race winner stickers as well, which kind of matches with the paint scheme, guys. So pretty cool that they were added that kind of detail. It's also got the white rims, so pretty cool. That's another cool thing I like about these Penske cars, is that they got the colored rims. Unfortunately, I do not have a diecast to compare with this, but this is the, I believe this is the third Brad Keselowski car that we got released for this year, along with the Auto Trader car and the Alliance Truck Parts car. And yes, the paint scheme layout is basically the same, but that's something that Roger Penske likes to do. He is known as the captain, and he likes to have very uniform paint schemes. And his drivers also have a very uniform look. That explains why he had Ryan Blaney, cut his hair and shave his little stash off. But Roger is a classy guy. I've met him several times when I was at the Indy 500 and several Watkins Glen races as well. But still pretty cool to see this car be made in diecast form, and great job for Lionel for actually making this car in the NASCAR exclusive. And this car goes really well with the Joey Logano Pennzoil car as well, even though many people didn't really get that car. I myself did got that car because it's a lot more different than the shell car that we've had for since 2011. Oh man, some paint schemes are cool and all, but sometimes I think that shell Pennzoil car needs a good change up. But what more can I say about this Fitzgerald car, guys? I say if you're a Brad Keselowski fan and if you like the color green, Race Day 2011, I'm talking to you, buddy. You love green because it's the color of money, and who doesn't love that? This thing could be a money machine for all we know. Well, he did make it to the Final Four for 2017, but unfortunately he was the odd man out. But that's mostly all I gotta say about this Brad Keselowski 2017 Fitzgerald Ford Fusion for Team Penske. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review, please give a good comment, like. If you guys have not already, I highly encourage you guys to subscribe to my channel for any more of the latest NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews and many more NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews to come. But until then, guys, this is the original Big Bro. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next NASCAR Authentics diecast reviews.